This year has been very dramatic, with the bushfires at the start followed by the COVID-19 pandemic, introducing travel restrictions and hindering ongoing work, impacting several communities like the research community. For example, Steve, a researcher in biodiversity from New South Wales, has been waiting to fly to Perth to complete his research on the impact of recent environmental changes to the Quokka community, since Quokkas are indigenous to WA. However, he had to cancel his travel plans last minute because of the hard border closure. Here is where our solution, Science Help, could come into play. We, Amit, Nitin, Dhruva, and Shubh, have devised an app that could aid the science community in carrying out their ongoing research by connecting them with places they could not visit because of the pandemic. Scientists like Jack, who are interested in contributing and knowing about scientific research, can register on the app, choose from a wide variety of research areas that interest him, and select his base region. Also, researchers like Steve could register their profile on the app and create a request for help outlining the details of their thesis, the outcome, along with the time commitment required to conduct the research. The time commitment translates to a point system that can be used to track the leaderboard. Once a request is submitted, the app uses Google APIs to identify relevant research institutes in WA, and Steve can reach out to get help from them. Even Jack gets notified about this request and can choose to apply. Steve can view the profiles of people who've applied, talk to them, and sign a virtual contract outlining the details of the work. Jack sets out to conduct the research and can use the app to even live stream the research to Steve. Once the research job is completed, Steve marks the request as complete and Jack gets the points to move up the leaderboard, providing him an opportunity to build reputation in the science community and get accepted in his future PhD thesis. Jack also gets mentioned as a contributor when Steve's research paper is published. We achieved this by using the following AWS architecture and deploying a React Native app built upon AWS Amplify that sets up AWS Cognito for user identification and S3 to store the application code. DynamoDB table was used to store things like user preference. This app was also cached at various edge locations by using AWS CloudFront. Since in this case, all data from the sensors will be collected in large volumes, the device can be registered via the app and all data collected will be stored in an S3 bucket as a data lake. This also enables researchers to make their data open to the science community by hooking up their data lake with AWS Globus. Not only this, but this data stored in S3 can also be analyzed using AWS Athena to perform interactive queries and abstract vital information that can support the research. This solution hence helps continue scientific research even at times of pandemic, grow the science community, and also use this open data for future research.